What is up, accurate traders? This is Munya, and welcome back to my trading channel. It's been a while since I shared with you guys strategies, but here I'm back. I've been busy with trading. As you can see, we've been working on accounts. Actually, I've been working on this strategy that is basically a zero loss strategy. As you can see, I never lost a trade. We made our first deposit on the 31st, on the 30th of December 2022, and we started our first trade on the 3rd of January. And as you can see, they've never lost. We've never lost a trade. We deposited $102 and we made a profit of 212 US dollars with no loss, and we managed to withdraw just 102, the one that we had deposited, and now we're just pushing and pushing and pushing. But this is not the strategy that I'm going to teach you today. Today I'm going to teach you actually another strategy. This one is a premium strategy. As you can see, it's a zero loss strategy. So if you want to learn more about it, make sure you check out our Telegram channel. I'll leave the link in the description box below, and you find out more about how you can get this zero loss strategy. But for today, we're going to be focusing on this strategy that you see on my screen, which is just as good as enough as the strategy I've been testing out, the strategy that I've been using. So buckle up. If you have somewhere to write, take up your notebooks. Try and follow as much as possible. Okay. If you're new to this channel, I post strategies, I post trading materials, I post anything that is going to help you make money in trading. So make sure you click that subscribe button and you turn on your notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I post videos like this right here on this channel. You can actually go back and see some of these strategies that I post right here just on this channel and try and learn and understand where we are coming from and where we are going, right? It's completely free to hit that like button if you support this channel and if you want to see more and more content in 2023, right? Because I'm going to be sharing so many free strategies right here on this channel. Okay, you can also go check out another strategy that I posted on our second YouTube channel, which is an in-depth analysis on booming crash. Make sure I check it out as well. I'll leave the link to our second YouTube channel in the description box as well, so that you can easily go and check it out. Okay, so now that you have subscribed, now that you've liked this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll respond to all questions. If you want clarity on something, I'll clarify. If you have been sending me messages and there's no response, you can ask here and I'll respond to you. Okay, so this is how the strategy that we want to use looks like. Okay, it's a very simple strategy. We're mostly going to be focusing on live trading with it. Actually, we're going to be looking at some examples of how we can use it. So here, where you see that these blue arrows and these red dots basically means we've been in this trade. But as I was saying, on this account, I wasn't using this strategy, so just ignore these red arrows and blue arrows, because they are of the premium strategy that I'm talking about. Okay, they are of the premium strategy that I'm talking about. Okay, if you want to learn more about this, like I said, there's a link in the description box below where you can check out in our Telegram channel. It's completely free to join. You just click that link and it will take you straight to our Telegram channel, so don't worry about it. Okay, so let's get to business. Here's the strategy. I'm just going to share with you guys these simple settings quickly, and then we're going to move to some live trading sessions and some analysis together. Okay, so I'm not going to remove anything. Here is the strategy that we're going to be using. We're going to be using this indicator called envelopes. So you can find it anywhere, I think both on iOS and Android. And all you have to do, okay, let me see. Here it will be at the top on trend indicators. And this is one of the biggest advantages that we now have, that we actually know the type of indicator that we're using, the category which it falls under. So we're using a trend indicator, which means we're going to be following and trading in line with the trend. Okay, We're going to be trading in line with the trend because we're using a trend indicator. So this envelope is going to have the following properties. It is going to have a period of 14, a shift of 0, deviation of 0.1. Method is simple. Apply to close. There are no levels. What we want to adjust is the upper band. Just make sure it's visible and just make sure it's blue. And then the lower band, just also make sure it's visible and also change the color to red. And we can simply click on done and we'll have something like this on our chart. Okay, we have something like this on our charts. So now, how do you trade with this indicator? How do you trade with this strategy? It's very, very simple. We're just going to be following these simple boundaries of our envelopes. Those are the ones that are going to give us some entry points. So you can do spy catching with this one, you can do scalping with this one, but today I'm going to explain the scalping side of this strategy. I'll try and explain both sides if I get time because I don't want to make this video too long, but it's very much simple. What we want to do is very much simple. Okay, let me switch to boom. Let's start with boom on our analysis. Now, what you only have to do is you're going to be using your 1 minute time frame and you're going to be waiting for spikes to occur first, and then you can enter into a trade. Now, what you want this strategy to do for you, for example, let's say you want to enter a trade where we are right now. You're going to wait for this spike to at least hit this blue top, this blue line, this blue band at the top, or across it like it did right here. So sometimes we find out that it will just hit the blue line like this, and sometimes it will cross the line, right? And once you have established that, you want to enter into a sell trade. But before you enter into a sell trade, you first have to confirm the trend. And how do you confirm the trend? You check the previous spike. You check, is your current spike below or above the previous spike? So I'm going to label this. This is our previous spike, right? And then this is our current spike. So I'm going to check that the previous spike, is it above or below my current spike? If it's above my current spike like it is right here, I am safe to enter into a sell trade and make some profits. Okay, I'm safe to enter into a sell trade and make some profits because I now understand that we are in a downtrend and the spikes are over. Okay, let me give you a bad entry. A bad entry will be when you see that this spike has reached your blue line like that, right? Okay, let me say this spike has reached your blue line like that, but the previous spike is below your current spike. And what this means is you are still most likely to go up rather than to go down. Why? Because you are breaking higher highs, right? You are breaking higher highs, which means you are in an uptrend. In this, in our first scenario, we failed to break this high. We failed to break our previous high, which means we are going down. Okay, I hope you understood that part. So make sure you also establish that first before entering. And once you have understood that, then you can easily start to make some nice trades like this, some nice trades like this, some nice trades like this, as long as these are the best entries. These are the best entries. What you only have to remember is what I was talking about. Okay, is what I was talking about. So once you reach the blue line, you're going to enter into a sell. I was targeting 10 candlestick on each and every entry, which means I would hold my trade for 10 minutes and then close in profit. Okay, maybe let's look at Crash and see what it has to offer. Okay, maybe before I explain on Crash, if you're interested in our signal service or in our account management program where we will be trading your account with zero loss like this, make sure you contact me. You'll be able to find my number in our Telegram channel. Like I said, the link will be in the description box below, and be able to make some profits together like this. If you want to grow your accounts, we will be able to grow them together like that. Okay, let's go to Crash. Crash is the same thing, except this time is the opposite. You want your spike to cross or reach the red line below like that, and then you can enter and get some nice trades. Okay, this time is just the opposite, and then you can get some nice entries. Can you see? And you should always trade within this blue and red line. You should always trade within this blue and red line. So once you see that happening, make sure you jump in and make some profits. Right? Your good trade would be this one. Why? Because our previous spike is this, and we failed to break the previous low, which means we are no longer going down, right? We're most likely to go up. So would have increased your chances of winning on this trade. Again, here, the best entry would be here, because we would have failed to break this previous low. And can you see how high it went after that? It cannot go back below, because a small spike which fails to break below the previous spike means that the momentum is mostly bullish most of the time. It doesn't mean that 100% of the time is that, no, but most of the time if you fail to break our lower low, it means we're most likely to go up, because the momentum of the sellers is getting lower and lower and lower. It's getting fewer. So I don't know if you guys understood this strategy. Don't forget to check out our second YouTube channel. The link is in the description box below. If you have any other questions, please make sure you ask them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I post my video. Until next time.